For cheap Ultimate Team coins, go and check out ufifa.com and use my discount code EGHD at the checkout to get 5% off your order. Hey, what's up guys, Jack here and welcome to a FIFA 15 video. Today we are going to be covering every single 5-star international reputation player in FIFA 15. Now if you're going, Jack, what the hell is international reputation? I don't know what the hell you're on about. I've never heard of that in FIFA. Then what you need to do is you need to click on the video right at the top of the description. 2 or 3 days ago, I uploaded a video explaining a hidden stat that is in FIFA, and it basically determines the overall rating of a player. It literally, it changes players, and it is the reason why some players are higher rated than you expect them to be. So if you don't know what international reputation is, don't watch this video. It's going to confuse you. You need to watch the previous one to fully understand this video and kind of get what I'm trying to get across here in this video. So guys, there are actually only 9 players altogether that have 5-star international reputation in FIFA 15. But obviously in Ultimate Team we have legends, and legends all have 5-star international reputation as well, but you cannot check their international reputation out because they aren't available to check out on a website called sofifa.com. If you're wondering where I'm getting the images from and the information of their international reputation, it is sofifa.com, and it's the only website I can actually find. So I'm not promoting them, I'm not getting paid to do it. It's literally like it's the only website I can actually give you proof from. So guys, getting into the 9 players that have 5-star international reputation, don't get me wrong guys, I think there should be a lot more players with 5-star international reputation, especially when you look at some of the players in this list. Definitely deserve it. But for those of you that are wondering what it is, or you need to re-jog of your memory, basically 5-star international reputation means the player overall gets a +3 overall. And it makes absolutely no difference to their in-game feeling, their stats, anything about their card stats. It makes absolutely no difference. Their rating is, decided, and then the +3 overall is put on top of that. So it makes no difference to their card and the way it feels. So guys, starting off this list with the lowest rated player, and we're going to work our way up to the top, which is obviously going to be Messi, because everyone knows he's the highest rated player apart from a legend Pele. But anyway, getting into the list, we have Neymar, and he's obviously a left wing in this game, and you guys know him to be an 86 rated player. Well, I'm here to say he's actually an 83 rated player, and obviously, if he was an 86, I'd probably go, yeah, his stats are pretty decent. He's got 90 pace, 92 dribbling, 80 shooting. I can kind of see him being an 86, but realistically, once you strip off and take off that international reputation boost, he's actually 83 rated overall. So guys, getting into the second player, we actually have Van Persie. He is an 88 rated striker, obviously from Man United, and if you look at his stats, he's got 1 stat over 88, and it kind of makes sense as to how he's 85, because it just brings it down much more to a level that you think, a believable level, if that makes sense. But obviously 5-star international reputation, take 3 stats off, is 85. And if you guys are wondering, I wonder what Falcao is, because he's also a striker from the same team that's 88 rated. I think Falcao either has 3-star or 4-star, I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but because he's not in this list, he hasn't got 5, so I know that, and that makes him an 86 overall. So guys, the next player in this list is actually going to be Iniesta, 89 rated player, and he's someone that's been rocking this high rating for a while, and this IR boost explains so much, because he's such an important player, very well known for his country, and that explains why he's had such a boost over these years. And he's actually 86 rated once you take off that +3 that has been given to him by EA basically, and he's got 91 dribbling, obviously 89 passing, which are both outstanding stats. He's even got 75 pace, which is very good, and for his position, and 72 shooting. So guys, next player is actually going to be Luis Suarez, obviously another Barcelona player, 89 rated again, which makes him actually an 86 overall once you take off that IR boost. And if you have a look at his stats, it kind of fits his stats a little bit better, but to be honest, Suarez has some pretty rock solid stats there, all well very close to being 80 apart from defending, so very nice player. So guys, the next player is actually going to be Manuel Neuer, and I actually found this guy probably one of the most interesting players to look at once the international reputation come off, because there are goalkeepers in this game that haven't got a very high international reputation, but they are quite high rated. Someone like Courtois, without his IR boost, he goes from 86 to 85. Now Neuer goes from 90 to 87, which means there's only a 2 gap between Courtois and Neuer, which explains so much, because Courtois is actually very, very good in this game. A lot of people think he's just as good as Neuer, and that's probably why, because there's not really much in it with their overall ratings. The next player is going to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and of course 90 rated overall. If you have a look at his stats, he's only got 1 stat over that, and that's 91 shooting. He's got 86 dribbling, 86 physical. No, these are solid stats, don't get me wrong, but realistically he's actually an 87 rated overall, and that's absolutely fine. He's still, he's going down with everyone else, so 87, you can't really knock that. Next player, again, another 90 rated player, and that is going to be Arjen Robben. You guys have probably seen this if you've seen the hidden stat video, the rating change, but I just want to put it in here because he is part of the 5-star international reputation players. Now, he goes from 90 to 87. You can see his stats: 93 pace, 92 dribbling, 86 shooting, 83 passing. He's got some awesome stats. I've used him in this game and it's so fun to use, kind of like Bale in that kind of respect, whereas in the same position, and is very left-footed. Well, Robin's very left-footed, Bale's not so much, but very decent player. Now guys, as you can see, we have a Ronaldo on the screen, and he's 92 rated as a left wing, and he's actually 89 rated once the IR boost has come off. Now you guys, I've seen a lot of questions, especially on my hidden stat videos, saying, so who's actually higher rated? Is it actually Ronaldo or is it Messi? Well, the problem here is because Ronaldo is actually higher rated as a striker. If he was a striker on this game, he'd be something like 93 or 94. I will be covering this in future videos, what their highest stats would be, and what their stats would be as a centre back, a left back, a CDM. I know I have a calculator to work all of this out, so I will be covering that in the future, guys. But for now, just bear in mind that he's actually an 89 rated left wing once you take off his IR boost. So guys, the last player of this video is actually going to be Lionel Messi, and obviously the highest rated player in the game, and he's actually 90 rated overall once you take off that IR boost. Now you guys have been asking, what is he in the striker position? He's actually 89 in the striker position, and he's actually higher rated in the cam position. That position suits him the best. His in-game stats calculator works best as a cam. Now if you're going, Jack, what are you talking about, the calculator? I have, you probably haven't heard of it. Basically, I will be covering that in the future. So if you have enjoyed this video, you have found it useful, you have found some information about it, or something new today, drop a like on the video. Make sure you do subscribe, because you're going to miss out on my next video, which is going to be looking at some of these stats, looking at players like Messi. How would he play as a CDM? What would his rating actually be? Comparing it to other players as well. We're going to be covering legends and stuff like that. So it's going to be really fun. I'm really liking this as well. I don't think a lot of YouTubers are doing it at the moment, so I'm really liking doing this for you guys. So yeah, drop a like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.